Welcome everyone to another edition of OLLI's Meet the Instructor. I'm Eugene Lasansky of the OLLI Marketing Committee, and with me today is OLLI Instructor John Schloder. Welcome, John. Good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. What sort of subjects do you teach at OLLI, and what's your favorite?
Well, I love anything to do with France. So I enjoy whether it's teaching about the Louvre, whether it's teaching about female impressionists, or I'm doing a class this semester called Parlez-vous touriste, which is a 4-session French class about learning about l'histoire, géographie, la culture de la France, as well as a little bit of French.
How long were you with the Museum of Fine Arts here in St. Pete?
I got here about 2001, and I retired in 2010. 9-10.
And so what are your presentations like when you do an OLLI course? How do you approach it?
Well, I approach it and it takes me about 2 months to get a class together because I have to do a lot of background research, obviously, and then you have to cull it down and get it accessible to people because you have a certain amount of time, and so it takes a bit of time, but I teach it in a way that I want to learn it from a point of view. And if I, how am I going to get this idea across to people? That's my basic philosophy.
Wow, it's interesting because is it sort of the history of the art, or is it more like the practice of it? In other words, the painting and the sculpture and so on.
Well, we do talk about that, but I'm not an artist. And so it's really about the history of the artists who created the art, the architecture, and various other things in France, in Italy, in South America, all over the place.
What do you like about teaching OLLI students? What's different for you about students here?
Well, I think they're all hungry to learn something. I think that's the most important thing. I love sharing my knowledge and love with people who are eager to learn things, whether it's about France or whether it's about Italy or whatever it might be. So it's really that the students are very excited to learn.
And I guess that kind of, you feel that excitement in the classroom, and it's sort of an interactive experience.
Yes, hopefully. Yeah. You learn a lot better if you're having fun at the same time. So I always try to make sure there's an element of fun in the class.
I think that's a big key for OLLI, is fun. And it's been fun talking to you, John Schloder. Thanks for coming in today.